Magic, again, holds many different aspects, or shall we say, life itself holds many different aspects in regards to its utilization. Again, you can utilize the idea of magic to increase your lifespan, to allow your, in that sense, body to become replenished with this particular type of energy, as long as you understand the body. This is, again, the unlimitedness pertaining to such a potential. All you really have to do is become it and allow the energy as you feel the infrastructure of the it to therefore become replenished through everything else that equalizes the environment. That's how it operates. Very similar to how flowing river will pass through the rocks, and that the rocks are always receiving this beautiful water, always in a state of flow. That is the key. Looking into the equilibrium of your body to determine the areas of maladjustment so that adjustments therefore can be made. So working into the idea of increasing your own cellular structure in regards to its integrity can certainly be done if you are able to communicate and become the cells themselves. Working together with your organs and being able to, in that sense, follow the principle of the path of least resistance. When you're actually able to communicate with your organs will actually give you instructions about what you consciously need to do in regards to physical aspect, in regards to diet, etc., that will assist you in bringing forward more longevity into your body. Should you decide, for example, that you may have, in that sense, a fluttering heart at times, and you are channeling the heart as well too, and saying, you open me up further by embracing your feelings. That's it. Now it is giving you instructions about how the heart itself can become more healthy. The liver may still want to communicate with you and say, look more into the idea of alkaline rather than acidity in your food content. There you go. That's something that you are able to channel and communicate with through the idea of your magic understanding and being able to bring that back into a state of health. You have made the conscious decision to alter your diet to become more sufficient and working together with the body itself. Is it possible that the body itself can actually replenish itself truly beyond the idea of dietary intake? Yes, it can. Truly beyond the idea of physical intake? Yes, it can. Once you are in harmony with the physical and with the dietary, once you are able to align to those particular energies, the body will give you aspects in regards to the replenishment of certain areas within it to, in that sense, tap a reservoir within your body that will actually increase your own vital energy. These are, in that sense, referred to as the second wind. And when, in that sense, having a second wind together within your body and actually, in that sense, optimizing your own cellular structure, optimizing all of the particular systems contained within the body can therefore be revealed to you once there has been an understanding and a mentalism pertaining to how you are naturally taking care of your body. Because again, understand that that is a magnetic. And that magic, again, will work the same. You are looking to bring about a magnetic within yourself. Once the magnetic has become considered constant, the magnetism itself will begin to intensify. The reason why it is intensifying is because you are imbuing so much of your focus and your attention that you see yourself as this person. And now that particular magnetism will become applied within your reality. So as the magnetic field pertaining to intention becomes increased, you will now be able to communicate with your body pertaining to aspects in regards to receiving a second wind. And the second wind, in that sense, can, in that sense, increase the longevity of the physical body, which means you can live longer, which means you have more daily energy within yourself. As you are able to optimize your body through the reciprocation of being a beacon of health yourself. So this has the capability. If you feel that you are struggling with health and that you feel that you are quite unhealthy, oh, I would like to have my second wind, that may be very challenging because your magnetic field in regards to property of alignment is not strong enough to communicate with that information. You are also not the vibration pertaining to the idea of receiving a second wind. So if you are attempting to receive second wind, this is where you are becoming the embodiment and the epitome of health. That you are listening to your body, that you are eating for the body in regards to everything that it requires in order for it to function at a peak optimal level, that you are exercising with the body in regards to everything is efficient to achieving it on its own peak optimum level. As this starts to happen, your magnetic field starts to expand. You start bringing in chords of consciousness. You start moving yourself into that magnetic, and now the magnetic can communicate further with you. This would be, in that sense, much to many, magic. But truly, it is just naturalness. It is the naturalness of you being super. So, as long as you are able to become the embodiment of health in regards to all aspects, you can advance your body. It is true that yes, your DNA, your genetics decide exactly your lifespan. Now, understand that DNA is relative. It's not absolute. The whole idea here is that there are, shall we say, deeper codes contained within the deeper levels of the mitochondrial areas. But understand that those particular codes can be rewritten through the appropriate primer pertaining to magnetic influence that can actually rewrite those particular codes, which means you have the capability to rewrite your lifespan. It's possible. It can be done. This is indeed what many other beings beyond your world that are, in that sense, interstellar have been able to do. They have been able to alter their particular DNA, both through consciousness and through technology, that actually allows them to have more increased lifespans. That is very, very possible. However, it is not something in that sense that does not have to be too complex. It's just becoming to go into the depth of the vibration that you prefer in order for your lifespan to become extended. Well, Adronis, how far can we extend our lifespan? Again, many of you have not been able to reach the particular science, and in that sense, the particular level in regards to that vibratory nature to exceed beyond 200 years. But again, understand that as your consciousness continues to grow and as more of this expansive energy becomes more prominent within your reality, within the next several centuries, you will discover that in that sense, 200 years may actually be a very common lifespan. Simply because you are cleaning up your planet, you are cleaning up your air, you are cleaning up your food, you are learning to live together more so in harmony. There is less conflict upon your planet. The only reason why your lifespan really is shortened is because of inner conflict, is because your body is in a duality, is because your environment is in a duality, is because you are in a duality with yourselves. Duality creates shortness of lifespan in regards to the idea of abnormalized genetics that have not been seeded appropriately in regards to the state of conception. And so therefore, because there have been, in that sense, many different forms of diluted properties pertaining to mitochondria, pertaining to DNA, in regards to the assortment and the alignment representing yourselves during the time of birth, this is why your genetics have been skewed in the particular way pertaining to karmic, shall we say, dilutions contained within the genetics that are actually preventing your particular form of age and lifespan to become minimal. That's how it's happened, dearest humans. There has been such a dilution in regards to the idea of conflict throughout your own genetics that this is actually what has caused the idea of you becoming lesser in lifespan. The conflict on the planet, the conflict with yourselves, the conflict with each other and your environment. So, if this is able to fundamentally be improved, your own lifespan will improve as well.